Hello, this is David Dean, and it's nice to be back. Just got done driving 9 hours, so feeling a little bit loopy here, but I definitely wanted to get this video out. This new sniper rifle is just amazing, and I'm gonna mess up on the name left and right, but let's give it a try. The Obliterator. Alright, that's close enough. It did sell for 1,680 seasonal gold, and I just barely had enough, so I purchased it. I've already leveled it up to energy level 130, and we will be going over that. They still got the graphic glitch here with the weapon being too big, but it is a slow firing sniper rifle with high base damage and a heavy kick. It shoots shots pierce through walls and husk alike and can quickly obliterate structures. There is so much really great about this weapon and also kind of messed up about this weapon. I definitely wanted to do a video and with gameplay, but I also wanted to compare this to what has been for the longest time probably the #1 sniper rifle, the Super Shredder, and we will be getting into that. For what else is in the store right now, really quick, Tiny Instrument of Death. This is a really cool, really different pistol that unfortunately I never really liked all that much. The cool thing about it is you shoot a missile, and as you look around, the missile changes with how you change your look. So you actually turn it into a guided missile. But I never liked the damage it did, and yeah. It's fun to play with, but was not a fun to use all the time. I'm sure other people will have other views. Healing pad, really hardly ever use the healing pad. I prefer the cozy campfire, and in truth, I hardly ever use that either. For heroes, we have the Brawler, Luna, Ninja, and yeah, to me, she is definitely not one of the best ninjas out there, and she's an uncommon anyway. We have Epic here with the Enforcer Grizzly. I really love the teddies now that they have the fragments, but in truth, I wasn't all that impressed. I got to test out this character some more, but right now, he's still kind of a so-so character for myself, plus he's just epic, so even if you got him, you would have to get yourself some epic flux as well. And then anything else good? No, you got a baseball bat, and we've talked about my love of baseball bats before. So let's go ahead and press on with this weapon. As I said, I have gone ahead and already leveled this thing up, and I had a lot of people with the Tiger assault rifle state that when they leveled it up to 4-star, they clicked through it too fast and made it obsidian instead of shadow shard. Be very careful about that when you're leveling up your weapons, because like this one, you definitely want to go shadow shard, go the crystal route to get more damage, more impact. Yes, you get less durability and it fires slower, but as you will see, firing this thing fast really isn't even an option, so don't worry about it. Just worry about getting that huge headshot damage on this thing, and that is what you'll mainly use it for. These are the stats I got it. Everybody I talked to, which was 4 different people, got the exact same stats on it as far as perks. And actually, to see it better, there we go ahead and hit modify perks to see what you can go with. I'm going to do it backwards because to me, all the other perks I'm doing on this weapon are based upon the 6th perk, which is headshot eliminations cause an explosion damaging enemies in a half tile radius for 30% weapon damage. The weapon damage is damage per shot, not the DPS. So you want this thing to do as max damage with a single shot, preferably headshot, as possible. And this one, just like the Tiger assault rifle, fortunately allows you to double up on headshot damage. You can see I already have it slotted here in the 4th, and then I have it slotted here in the 5th one. And let's see, yeah, so we go with headshot here. I did have one person tell me he didn't have this on it, the double headshot perk, and then he wasn't sure when I asked him a second time. So, but the other 3 people all said they had double headshot damage on theirs. And the reason you want that, once again, I can't change this over. Unfortunately, I don't have enough RePerks. But if I could, that would be 27% headshot damage on top of 20% headshot damage for 47% headshot damage. Plus, I'm going to be using Urban Assault, who has an increase to headshot damage, and just getting huge damage on this area effect explosion when I do a headshot. And then on it, it has physical with 26% damage. For me, it depends if you're going to use this as a smasher killer, or if you're going to be using this to take out the blasters and pitchers and lobbers, all that are normally normal husk, not an elemental type, so you might as well go with physical damage anyway. And then impact, I wouldn't go with impact. It already has massive impact, so I wouldn't worry about that. I would actually change that over to reload speed. Your magazine size is only 4, so you're going to be reloading this thing a lot. So I would change that over. And for the first perk, since these I'm going headshot damage and not crit damage or crit rating, then this one I might as well go ahead and boost up that base damage once again. So for me, the way I would set this up is damage, reload speed, stay physical, plus on my other sniper rifle I have energy, so I can change the 2 out, which I'll be talking about a little bit more here. And then headshot damage. And I would definitely change this fifth perk would be the first one I would change over, because I just want to get that massive headshot damage for basically killing everything on the first shot. Maybe blasters would take 2 shots, but yeah, really getting that up there. And just heading back to give you a comparison. And as most people who know that watch my videos, I absolutely love the Super Shredder. I use it all the time. But there has been some really big changes with Epic on sniper rifles that I really haven't seen anybody address. I keep wanting to do a video on it and haven't done so, and we're going to be talking about it here in a second. But actually, back up a little bit. I just want to show on this guy, I have leveled up the energy damage. If the elemental physical there, it's at uncommon. If that was at uncommon for energy, it would only be 5% damage. So due to me leveling this up with RePerks, this is actually doing 15% more damage. So the numbers are a little bit askew. But it's even with that, it actually shows that the Obliterator just is doing massive damage. DPS, 5,000 more damage per second. Damage per shot, which once again, with that headshot explosion perk, I am doing 65,000, almost 66,000 damage. So when I get that explosion, that itself is doing 20,000 damage to everything in the area there. So that is a huge increase, and compared to the Super Shredder, that's 20,000 more. So massive damage, and with headshot damage with the perks on it, doubling the headshot damage of the Super Shredder. Crit chance, because of the perks layout, the Super Shredder has more. Crit hit damage is a little bit higher over here, 25% more. Rate of fire, they're actually pretty close, but Super Shredder has double the magazine size. But this is the huge thing, and what has really kind of changed is the range. The Super Shredder just barely beats kind of assault rifles for the range. And what Epic changed was that since basically everybody was running around with Super Shredders, they changed almost every single sniper rifle in the game to have a longer range, which is nearly 5 times as long, and there's no damage decrease for shooting at that long distance. And I'll show you a chart here in a second. But durability, really don't care all that much about. And yeah, this one, Super Shredder, I did screw up and do with Bright Core, do with Obsidian, and that's another reason the damage is a little lower, and the impact is lower, but it shouldn't be half for the Obsidian. It's just the Obliterator is just that much more impact on it. But what I was talking about, hopping over here, is this is the way all sniper rifles used to be, where you had point blank range, mid range, and long range. And depending on that range, depended on your damage. So point blank range, 22.5, max range 1, mid range 15, and then long range 4.5. So it dropped off the further you were shooting, and dropped off a lot. But if you go to most sniper rifles now, besides the Super Shredder, and like on this one, the range is 25,000 regardless. Point blank, mid, long, and the damage does not change no matter what the distance is. Either it can hit the target and do damage, and full damage, or it doesn't reach the target. And as you'll see with this thing's scope on it, the range is just insane on it. But I'm just showing you that there. And I know you guys want to see gameplay. You want to see me blowing up pus and seeing what I can take out in a single shot. And also, I want to check this thing out for actual damage to buildings. Because for me, with my, I go in and I solo a lot. A lot of times I am soloing with my Constructor. And clearing out buildings eats up an enormous amount of time. But for this run, I'm actually going to go with my Master Grenader Ramirez, who really doesn't have hardly anything to help her out with a sniper rifle. But I want to have this one, Urban Assault, for the increases headshot damage multiplier of a ranged weapons by 27%. In truth, what I'd like to be running is 2 Urban Assault soldiers. One for the hero and one for the support. Just to really max that out. And just to keep targets away, we will use the slow field. And then hopping back over here really quick just to show impact on this one at base. It's showing 825, damage 225. Hopping over to the Super Shredder. Damage, it has 22, and impact, it seems like these scores are off, so we're going to go ahead and ignore that. But let's go ahead and make us one of the new 130 Obliterators. And yeah, I know I'm totally butchering that word, and I don't know why, but when I butcher words, for some reason, people feel like if they phonetically spell it out in the comments, that will help me. No. That's like walking over to a guy in a wheelchair and explaining to him how to stand up correctly, helping him. Ain't gonna happen. But the scope on this thing is huge, and this is gonna get interesting. I am level 100, level 100 zone, and level 130 energy level sniper rifle. But watch the kick on this thing. So basically it did a 4th damage. Just barely need a 4th shot. So, yeah. At extremely long range, and I wasn't even watching the numbers. But, ooh, there we go. 65,000, I think, there. And I got a, let's see, I got a bunch of different things coming at me. Jeez, what was... And I took out a pitcher. I took out 2 pitchers, and the explosion killed a blaster. That is insane. This is going to be fun. Alright, let's make sure I don't get killed by this taker. Whoa! He was already down maybe 10%, but the damage was insane. I want to do the damage without the scope. There we go. Wow, these things are just dropping. And we're going to do it without the scope. There we go. 239. 65 there. I didn't get the headshot. But nice. That was awesome. So for our building, 1 wall gone. 2 all gone. So, yeah, this is definitely going to be a great clearing weapon. If you're going to use it for clearing a lot, of course, you'd probably go obsidian, just so you get more duration. But, no, this thing is an absolute beast. I'm loving it. And let's see, let's go find some more helpless targets. Looks like we got some right over here. Ooh. I hear something marching around. Wonder if it's underneath us. Yep. There they are. Alright. Single shot took him down 98%. One shot. Trying to shoot without the scope. And let's get a little bit of room. Damn, back he goes. Yeah, this thing doing headshots is just beastly. But you get a gigantic kick with it. So just to let you know, does that take care of all of them? I was hoping there was a smasher, yeah. So this thing has no energy damage or elemental type. So let's go ahead and just... There we go. Get the slow field down. I think we got this thing reloaded. And come on. Yeah, that's a little annoying. The slow reload speed on it. Yeah, he tagged me. No worries. What is he down to? Hardly anything. 130,000, 77,000. I'm loving it. And see, this kind of works in tandem and will work great having my Super Shredder with the energy on it for taking care of husks that are up a little bit closer. And if they get too close, I got my double-barreled shotgun. But for things truly far away, if you enjoy playing the sniper, this thing is just absolutely devastating. And I want to find some more. I want to see if I can get myself up. And I should have picked a character with War Cry just to get a little bit more damage on this. But yeah, there's definitely some soldier builds you could go with this weapon. And I would think you could take out Husky Husk and blasters with a single shot. So, I'm going to be loving this thing. Wow, no Husk. They all left town. I guess they heard about the new weapon. Alright. Whoa, there he goes. So he went halfway down with a single shot. And I think, yeah, I'm getting a little bit of rubber banding here. There we go. There, I love that explosion on him. And, sorry, I'm just having fun. Oh, she stayed standing just barely. That one didn't. She dropped in a heartbeat. And hopefully... reload is annoying. I gotta get used to firing this thing without the scope. But let's see, 2 shots on him to do the knockback. Wow, I definitely need to get some rest. My shots are way off. But I think you're getting the general idea here. Boom, baby. And another one bites the... yeah. And let's go. Where is that? I hate those lobbers. Boom. And right there's another time where you take out the one you're aiming at and you kill the one right next to it. In this case, I killed the lobber, leaving this guy with like 5% health. And yeah, 139,000 on that. Go away. And yeah, if you are looking for a totally dominating sniper rifle, this thing is definitely it. I want to see. Yeah, it's taking out things. It can hit things at that distance, no problem. And as I showed you, no drop. and the explosion took out the wall. So, no, this is definitely a great new toy. This is definitely a true sniper rifle opposed to the Super Shredder, which is actually really great at medium and, let's see, basically medium distance. But no, if you want a sniper rifle to be taking out things way across the screen, this is the one you want. If you want a rifle you can use to clear out an area for your building, this thing also works great. And I'm gonna love this, because one of the things I love doing when I'm grouping, I don't do a lot of grouping videos, is I like doing my build and then I stand on top of the build and take out everything while staying up there, making sure nothing gets to whatever I constructed. Boom, baby, all gone. Yeah, that was me. I didn't get the headshot. Oh well. But there you go, the new rifle. Looking at it compared to the Super Shredder, I still love my Super Shredder, and up close definitely going to be using it. But let's see, somebody's being annoying. Let's get rid of her. Alright. Because like this guy can see half damage at this distance, but this guy, if you hit him, you definitely going to take him out. So there you go. For me, definitely worth the seasonal gold, definitely worth leveling up, and I can't wait until I get the perks changed over. The only thing is the Tiger assault rifle also had double headshot on it, so you really want to choose which one of these weapons you want to load up double headshot on and make that your focus for taking out things at a range. And then the other one you can load up on crit rating and crit damage, and probably taking out miss monsters. So there you go. Have a great day. I hope the video helps, and definitely comment below what you like, what you didn't like, what other videos you'd like to see, or what you think I did wrong in this video, besides saying the actual sniper rifle's name. Take care. Bye.